Hello, Cancer placements. Welcome to Soul Healing with Holly. This will be your weekly tarot and crystal guidance forecast for the week of April 10th through the 16th, 2022. Don't worry if you see this at any other time. The messages are meant to reach you when you need to hear them. This will be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements. As usual, because this is a general message, please take only what resonates. And if this doesn't resonate, you may want to check your other placement videos. All right, Cancer, we're going to start by getting some overall themes or messages from the Empath Empowerment deck. We're going to follow that up with clarification from tarot, add some positive weekly affirmations, and finally, we will choose a crystal from the bowl of crystals to represent an area of focus or an area of healing. All right, Cancer placements, let's get started with your first messages. What do Cancer placements need to focus on for the week of April 10th through the 16th, 2022? What are some overall themes, messages, or guidance for Cancer placements? All right, up first we have center yourself. Take a few deep breaths and regain your center. Now you can approach life from a more peaceful mind. So I don't know right now if you are just feeling scattered. I feel like you are overwhelmed. You feel like you have to be in 10 places at once, and it is time to just center yourself. Remind yourself you can only be in one place at a time, and getting your mind in one place at a time too is another thing. So taking some deep breaths, taking a couple breaks throughout the day, it will help you to focus when you do have to work. So right now I feel like you need to regain your focus. All right, and then we have embrace your imperfections. Release the idea that you must be without flaws. Humans are imperfect, messy, and also miraculous. Simply aim to be the best person possible. So I feel like you've been very hard on yourself lately, Cancer, and you have been striving for perfection, and that is just impossible. Remind yourself that you are human, and this is going to be an impossible task. So it's not that you are failing, it's just that you are human and we all have imperfections. So release the negative thoughts about yourself. Remind yourself how amazing you are, even though you are human. And finally, we have practice self-soothing. You have the power to comfort yourself when you are upset. Place your hand gently over your heart. Send yourself unconditional love to ease tension and frustration. Yeah, this is the feeling that I was getting from that first card where you need to center yourself. I feel like there are things around you that are out of your control that are completely affecting you right now, Cancer. And it's going to be important to give yourself that self-love by embracing your imperfections, reminding yourself you're human, and sending yourself some love, okay? So center yourself, calm yourself, give yourself some love, even with positive thoughts. All right, let's get started with the tarot. Let's see what tarot has to say. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements. The week of April 10th through the 16th, 2022. Cancer, if this reading resonates with you, please hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed. And if you are interested, I do offer personal readings on my website at soulhealingwithholly.com, or you can find it in the link below. All right, up first we have the Ten of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Princess of Swords, a lot of swords, which tells me you're all up in your head here, Cancer. And the Nine of Swords. Oh my goodness, all of these swords. But overall is the Wheel. Now, if you followed my channel for a while, you know that I have this feeling about the Wheel, that the Wheel of Fortune does offer you opportunity, good karma, change in your life. However, I call the Wheel the hamster wheel if you don't take the opportunities coming into you. If you don't take the new opportunities coming into you, then you just continue to make the same decisions and you wonder why your life never changes. So if there is some new opportunity for change in your life, even though I feel like right now, Cancer, that is going to stress you out with all of these swords, I feel like you need to take this opportunity, whatever it is. Drop the fear, drop the negative thinking, and take this new opportunity that's coming into you. I do feel like there was something that has come to an end. The Ten of Swords is the end of a cycle, and it may be a painful ending. It might be the end of a relationship, the end of a dream that you've had, the end of a career or a friendship. You know, this is that feeling of betrayal. It can be, but also it can just mean that you knew things had to end and you are finally putting a rest to that. Now, this is a beautiful card as well. I call this my darkness before the dawn card because you can see this beautiful dawn coming. So it tells me that the worst is behind you. I feel like I need to tell you, you have nothing to fear moving forward. And I feel like perhaps whatever that 10 of Swords ending is, it might have been something that you chose to walk away from. Because the Six of Swords is moving from rougher waters to calmer waters, knowing that it's in your best interest to do that. So even though it might have been painful for you to step away from whatever this is, it is saying you made the right decision. You needed to do this for yourself, perhaps for your family or for your children. But I feel like this choice, you are still second guessing. You are wondering if you should have done that. And I do feel like it was what's best for you. Or if you haven't left yet, this whatever this is that's making you feel like this, I feel like maybe that's the new opportunity that's coming into you to get away from it, all right? To put yourself in a better situation. And this Princess of Swords definitely moves to have clarity, goes straight for what she wants, and I say she, but remember, male or female doesn't matter. And I feel like you might be holding yourself back, even though you know what's best for you. I feel like you do have clarity, and it is time to charge in with what you finally want. I feel like you've done for others for so long, and now it's about doing the things that you need to do, doing what's best for you. So I feel like this is your chance to do what's best for you. And then we have this Nine of Swords. Now, the Nine of Swords speaks about anxiety and sleepless nights, but I feel like it's because you are second guessing your decision to move away from what was no longer serving you. But remind yourself, you did what you needed to for you. You cannot live your life for other people. And I feel like that's the feeling that you have. Like, I shouldn't have done that because it affected, so and so, or hurt their feelings. Or no, it is time for you to think about yourself. Stop putting yourself through this mental anguish. Remember, tell yourself how much you love yourself, find your balance, gain control of this, see things for what they are, not what your thoughts are telling you. That's ego right there. Those thoughts that are holding you back, those thoughts that are making you second guess the choices that you've made, that's your ego. It is time to release those thoughts. It is time to free yourself. That is the word that I just heard, is free yourself. You can do this. I feel like you already have, so don't second guess. Move forward with clarity, understanding, and knowing that's what you needed to do for yourself. All right, let's see what your Marigold Mornings affirmations cards say. All right. So up first we have, good things are always happening to me. There's your reminder, okay? No more of this negative thinking, this anxious thinking. It is time to remind yourself, good things are always happening to me. Good things will continue to happen to me. And that's what that Wheel of Fortune brings in, is good opportunities. Even though it's scary because it brings in change as well, remind yourself that these are good opportunities. These are what's best for you. I am in sync with my higher self. Yes, this is definitely what you need to do, is to get in sync with your higher self, to focus on your intuition. Your intuition is taking you where you need to go. And again, don't second guess that. If you're following your intuition, you are getting on your true path. So pay attention to signs, synchronicities from the universe, opportunities that come in. They're there for a reason. It's giving you an opportunity for change to better your life. And then you have, I discover new talents and gifts all the time. So I feel like you have been in this mental torture for a while, this anguish, this not thinking clearly, and maybe you've forgotten who you are, because again, this says embrace your imperfections, center yourself, give yourself that love. So remind yourself how talented you are. And you haven't even discovered all of the talents and gifts that you have. All right, let's get your crystal for the month. Right, and we have Howlite. Howlite is this beautiful crystal that's about relieving insomnia, which interestingly enough reminds me of this Nine of Swords that you have. So Howlite can relieve insomnia. It can also dispel criticalness. This is the perfect stone for you, Cancer, because here we're reminding you to embrace your imperfections, to give yourself that love. And this stone is about dispelling that criticalness. It also gives you determination to succeed. So whatever you are moving towards now, whatever you want to accomplish, this will give you that determination to succeed, even though I feel like you're already there. All right, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed. And if you are interested, hit that notification bell so you can be notified of your next reading.